This is my workshop at home, and today I'm going in to do some shed mods. Proudly supported by Superior Engineering, Diesel Conversions Australia, and in part by. Now, first thing I want to do is get Ron Burgundy out of the shed. Just got to take this bar off, which is very light. Love aluminium. Right, now the worst part about getting this out is I've got to push it and try not to take the door off when I back it out of the shed. Alright, this is a sketchy bit. Trying to push it and then jump in and shut the door in time. Got so much room for activities. Can see the shed floor now, it's great. Definitely needs a good wash. You can see the fingerprints in it and all the dust on it, but we'll get to that soon. I am just really stoked to see this out of the shed for once. I absolutely love the color that we've picked with that. I think it just turned out so good. But anyway, now that we've got all this room back, you can actually see how messy the shed actually is at the moment. You know, trying to film in here is very frustrating when there's this much crap just floating around. You can't even put the tripod up sometimes. I'm tripping over stuff even as we talk. Now, I think what I'll do is pull this bench out here, pull the welding table out, and then put the welding table over where that bench is so I can just really quickly see if I like it before I commit to anything else. All right, progress update. We have this corner pretty much organized. So I've moved the shelf from the roller door over to here so we can utilize the roller door again. Obviously not properly, but we can lift it up now and get some airflow. Got the TD on the stand here. Obviously that's not going to be permanent, so that can just stay there for now. It's nice and out of the way. The jack, I don't know what to do with the jack, so it's just sitting just there. Up here we've got all our brand new parts waiting to go onto the GQ. So there's engine parts in there, gauges, the Superflex sway bars. We've got exhaust manifold, intake manifold, clutch for the Triton. This is actually a 4J manual swap kit for a Patrol that we might be utilizing in a future video. Down the bottom, I've just got all the old parts that I'm taking off that I'm still using on the GQ. Now moving down, I've got the welding table sitting here now. Might make a fake top for this so we can utilize that as a full workbench rather than a slotted bench like that. But for now, that is pretty good. We've got the welder sitting beside it. Onwards and upwards, I'm going to pack all my tools away because there's still tools everywhere from filming the interior of Ron Burgundy. So I'm going to pack everything away, clean up the workbenches, and then see what we're left with. Still got to sort out this workbench where I want to put it. It's kind of a mystery. Don't really know what I'm going to do with that yet. Right, it's actually taking way longer than I expected, but this corner is now complete as well. I've cleared the bench of all the spare parts. We've got our Roby 1+ wall up there looking mint, and then underneath we've got the rags and then the bin. Originally my rags were over there where I typically weld, and someone brought it to my attention that the rags could easily catch on fire, and it's a very good point. So I've decided to move them over to here. What I've actually done is filled up the cart full of the interior parts and then the bolts and nuts. Inside of this box is everything that was over on that workbench, so that's going to keep that a lot more organized. Half that stuff does need to go back into the engine bay, half of it will probably get thrown out, and then the rest of it is just piled in there like we had before. So all the parts for the GQ are now in this general area, and it feels a lot better to have that done. I've also gone ahead and sorted out all the bolts and nuts right there. Now, typically when I'm unbolting something, I do always keep the bolts and nuts, just kind of like a habit of mine. But I had all of them just sitting in a container to sort out. So I've gone ahead and sorted them into their own little compartment there, which is good. So that's 2.5 corners pretty much done. So we've only got one left after this, but I want to hang some stuff here. I'm going to start by mounting this Link Plus wall carrier thingy majiggity. I don't even know what to call it, but let's start with that anyway. Spider. Alright, that's that. Now that's that all mounted. All you got to do is press a button under here to demount it like that. And you've got yourself a little tool chest that you can put O-rings, anything in that you need, which is quite handy. I don't know what I'm going to put in there yet, but obviously wasn't using it before. Hopefully going to use it now. So that looks pretty good. Now I'm going to move on to doing the grill. Oh, that looks mad. Perfect spot for it. Looks really, really cool in my opinion, especially because it says Nissan. Should I mount this fan while I'm at it? May as well do the fire extinguisher again. Next thing is the wire holder. Now I'm going to mount that somewhere up on this wall just above where I do the wiring, which is just below here. How good is the cement sheeting for mounting stuff? If we went gyprock, we wouldn't have been able to screw anything off to it. The gyprock's just too weak. You got to use like a special anchor thing, where with this stuff that we've used, you can just screw straight into it and it's pretty strong. Right, that's everything pretty well mounted up. It's looking really good. I'm really stoked that I've put that fan back up, because it's been a nightmare using the welder and stuff. You need the airflow to push all those fumes out. I just haven't had it. So glad that's back up. Got the TIG rods also just sitting here on their little mount that I made up. Wire, photos, number plate, rod, all goods. We're actually almost done. There's a few little bits and pieces I need to do, as well as clean the floor and put this out the back and get the vise off it. But we are running out of time. I think what I'm going to do is wash the Patrol down while it's out there, and there's some light. So yeah, going to do that now. It's super dusty. I'm going to foam her up, hit her with the pressure cleaner. She should come up mint. It'd be nice to get a few photos of it while it's out here as well. Now the product that I'm using is from Chiefs Australia, and the exciting thing about using this is we are going to start stocking this on our website very shortly, and we're doing a massive, and I mean massive, giveaway, very risky giveaway for myself, to announce the product onto the website. For now, I'm just going to be using it, and you guys can see how it works firsthand, and I'll make a video about the giveaway and about the product in the future. This product is very, very good. I really stand behind it. I'm going to use it today, see what you guys think, see how it comes up, and I'm very excited for you guys to try it out at home if you decide to enter this giveaway. I'm really excited to drop that product into our store because I've been using it for over 10 years now. I've worked with these guys personally for over 10 years and I really stand by the product. I wouldn't release it if I didn't trust it. So while that's drying, I'm gonna go ahead and finish up in here. I'm gonna get that workbench outside, clean up all of the floor, get everything up, and then get Ron Burgundy back into the shed. I've got some steel here, so I've decided I'm gonna quickly make a stand for the vise. If I don't do it now, it'll never get done. So it's gonna quickly whip one up. Safety first, Sam. Vice stand is done. I've gone ahead and rattle canned it black. So she's looking good and she's fitting good. Didn't take one measurement. I eyeballed the whole thing and I was trying to aim for it to be the same height as the workbench here, and turns out she's just about right. The beauty of doing a vice stand is when you have something in the vice and you need to smack it, say you're bending some steel or something, if it was bolted to the desk, your whole desk gets shocked and everything on the desk just goes, you know, goes So yeah, vice stand for the win. Got to bolt that in when I get a chance. Don't know if it'll 100% go there yet, but I think that is a pretty good spot. I mean, there's not too many other places left where I can do it anyway. So yeah, pretty cool. Right, now that is the shed pretty much done. I didn't get everything that I wanted to get done, but it's a bloody good start. And I don't know if you guys can tell on camera, but God, it feels a lot better in here. So much more room. One tripod like this, because we have the TD42 here. One tripod, couldn't walk past. So, I mean, this corner here, still not great, but we've got to remember the TD42 will go in, all the parts that are on that shelf will go in, and we'll be able to restore new stuff on that shelf, which is going to help with the storage problem. As for this area, I mean, it sucks that we lost so much workbench, but at the same time, this one is a fair bit wider, so I mean, surface area, we're not doing too bad. The welder's table is really handy, and it was tucked down there and just never getting used. I'd have to pull it out, make room and stuff like that. So actually, if you made it this far, comment that you're in a glass case of emotions down below and let me know that you made it. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Until then, goodbye and have a great bloody week.